What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Europa Universalis. As the Netherlands in the previous part, we started annexing our vassal. That'll take a while. It'll take about 7 years for that little two-province country to be integrated into our domain. But as soon as they are, we'll have access to some really nice provinces like Antwerp. Don't really care about this province as much, but, you know, might as well just add them to our nation. We don't... Actually, yeah, we have room for all their military, which is very nice. And as soon as we've integrated them, we want to integrate Clave as well at some point. And basically see if we can maybe take some more land in Europe. So while we're waiting for all that to go down, we're still colonizing St. Lucia up there. Adding that to the Dutch West Indies. And we're also colonizing our fair share of North America. We're still working on New Amsterdam and Massachusetts, which Massachusetts is a important natural harbor, which would give us a lot of trade power in the Chesapeake Bay trade node. So I am on board with that. On the same side of things, we got Norway. Norway is colonizing over there. Don't like that. We might have to fight them for their provinces at some point, but that could be a bit of an issue. Alright, sure, royal marriage, let's do it. That could be a bit of an issue since they're also allied to France and they're like my biggest ally, so I'm gonna need some help there. Or I need to make sure that France will not join their side of the war. Something like that, if we actually want to take them out, which right now is not a necessity. We'll just be focusing on connecting all these separate provinces that we have right now. Pombu. Okay, we know that that exists now. I have to say Spain is doing an excellent job at colonizing. They're much better at it than I am. So is Portugal. Although Portugal seems to be focusing mostly on the Caribbean and not much else. While I have a nice little portion of the Caribbean and I'm going to be focusing on North America. Seeing as that area feeds directly back into the English Channel. Which is where our main stuff is located. I like that it's orange now. Is that because I'm like the leader? Honestly, that could be. Could be. So we'll be looking at more areas to conquer over here, but that's going to be a while. I honestly would love to take a bit of England, but that's going to be extremely difficult to actually pull off. So I'm just going to like play it safe, not make too many giant mistakes, I'm hoping. At least I'm not playing on Iron Man, so if I like do mess up, I'll always have a chance to go back and redo something, which is a lifesaver. But I like to try and avoid a situation like that. And, oh, let's see, we can make a core. There's like some more areas where we're just still supposed to make cores. Yeah, we could do that now. Let's just make cores everywhere. Let's do that. Let's make sure that the autonomy is nice and low so that the income is maximized. Oh boy. Alright, our colonists have stumbled upon an amazing discovery and it's a real delicacy back in Europe. The major trading houses are importing this curiosity by the barrel load. They've discovered enough to supply your kingdom until the end of time. That sounds good. So we can get 15 administrative power or 15 diplomatic power. Let's grab the diplomatic power. Because that's going to go up real slow while we annex our vassal there. Jazirat. Where is that? Okay. Don't know why I keep finding out about stuff this way. Just keep finding random provinces. Another thing that I want to try and do is actually explore more soon. I'd like to see more of Asia, which we haven't actually discovered whatsoever. And I do want to see some stuff there. Why is there like a potential uprising? I have no warning about it. Oh, right, because it's not for me, it's for my vassal. So they're like reformed zealots. Okay. It'll be alright. We'll just convert them as soon as we annex them. Looks like Brittany's being taken out by France. They have an alliance with Scotland and a Papal State. So they are fighting. But I see no way for... Oh... Yeah, France and Lorraine. Okay, so who's Spain fighting? Oh, Genoa, right. They want a Corsica, so they're going after that. I wish there was more for me to grab, but like all by potential. Oh, yeah, these guys used to be allied with Austria, now they're not, so we might be able to swoop in there and grab something. We can stop improving in Clave. We gotta wait until, okay, 2 more years before we can also annex these guys. I think we should annex as much as we can. Although Clay, for now, should probably remain a vassal until I'm at least done with the first annexation. And then we can use their army as well. Oh. A subject of ours currently holds lands to which we have a claim. If we were to claim this province for ourselves, they would undoubtedly regard us with contempt and distrust. On the other hand, they would be in no position to stop us from taking control of the area if we would wish it to be so. So we can give up our core, just leave it be, or we can take the province and they'll dislike me. The thing is, like, we're gonna get it anyway. We're already annexing them. I wonder what happens if we take it now. And in the name of science, for myself, I'm pretty sure that other players already know, I'm actually going to try this out. Will the... Okay, they've now converted. Apparently. Yep, we're gonna have to do that. Demand unlawful territory. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. That's not going to work. So I'm gonna deny... I mean, I have to deny. I'm not just gonna give them... If I accept, right? To the Holy Roman Empire. Like, who would get it if I actually do... accept right now? Would it go back to them? Or... I'm just gonna decline. I'm not gonna deal with this stuff. Yeah, they're very upset right now because they're like the wrong religion. Stuff like that. I wonder what this religious zeal thing is and how long it lasts. Okay, it's only one more year. And then we can convert them. So let's make a... We gotta make that a core as soon as we can. Now that I think about it, we definitely should have just waited. I was thinking that maybe it would be smart to... Okay. I was thinking that maybe it would be smart to take the province so that annexation would take a shorter amount of time. Which it doesn't, I believe. So that didn't actually work out. Actually, no, it does. It's 3 years instead of 7 now. So it's like a trade-off, like you have to court yourself. Oh, New Amsterdam. We got some people there rising up. Okay, we gotta nip that in the bud before they rise up too hard. Okay. How were there still natives? Like they never rose up. I don't know how that happened, but we're gonna have to take them out. In fact, we might need a slightly larger army here. Although, maybe not. We might be okay. We gotta just get rid of the natives. Military technology, I am on board with that. Give me that stuff so we can get some better cannons. And that's about it. We got some other, like, benefits, which will help us in times of war. I'm just kind of curious to see, like, how far along is Austria? So they got 12 in every technology, whereas I have 13 and 2 already. So I've got a bit of a head start there. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good technology-wise. I seem to be beating most European powers. Spain's doing good, though. But hey, they're my ally. So if Austria actually plans to take that province from me by force, they're going to have to go through both France and Spain. I mean, this would be a giant mess if they try something in that area, because this is all Spain. Spain and France both have massive armies here. Looks like the war is over. Yep, they took Corsica, and then... This is now... Okay, Tuscany is now released again, or it's... Yeah, it is Tuscany, isn't it? Oh, it's Florence, okay. Florence is now free again, which I guess used to be part of Genoa. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're, like, finding new stuff. We might have to make a colony in, like, Africa somewhere so we can sort of make that jump over to Asia soon. And I'm noticing that the Cape hasn't even been colonized. Like, there's absolutely no chance of the natives here rising up anyway. And it's, like, very high developed land. This would make a nice colony. You just need a bit of an army there to stop the natives, because some of these provinces have, like, really, yeah, a large amount of natives, and they're very aggressive. It's only, like, these two, apparently, that are, or these three, that are easily takeable. Especially this one, because there's not even a chance of that rising up, so then you'll have a start, and you could take these two. So we might actually do that. Seems like a decent idea. The Cape's really good. So is the Gold Coast, but... There's so many possibilities. It's really hard to decide what you want, and I think you gotta try and stay at least focused if you want to do well. So I'll probably avoid... I might just grab only the Cape, and then we'll have a jumping off point towards Asia. Yeah, how about that core? That's gonna be a while, because our current leader is mostly very good at the military stuff. Truce with Chino has ended. Massachusetts, the natives are rising up there as well. Let's stop them. We probably don't even have to, like, take them out in, New Amsterdam, because they're not gonna rise up until, like, another, I don't know how many months, and then the colony is actually gonna be almost done by then. So we might just be able to live, you know, alongside them. England spied on me again. At least it didn't manage to actually take out the colony. And it looks like St. Lucia, okay, is going to be finished anytime now. Alright, let's wait for these guys to recover, and we'll take out the natives of Massachusetts so that we're good there. And we don't have to worry about them, like, rising up in the future. We'll just be done with that. Also, we should probably go after these guys at some point. Pretty soon, maybe. Because no one's going to care back home anyway. Alright, St. Lucia is now self-sustaining. That's great, so we're done here. This is Dutch West Indies, so we just kind of helped them out by getting St. Lucia. They're still working on Bayamo, and that's taken them forever to do. But I'm just going to ignore that for now. Let's add Nanticoke, so we got a nice little connection, maybe. I'm not really sure if that's what I want. Quinnipiac, Wampanoag. Everybody knows that. Okay, here we go. Take him out. Merrimack. Whatever is like high development will do, but there isn't a lot of high development stuff left here. I guess we'll add a Nanticoke, just make it look nice. There we go. Alright, so let's see, you get your ass out there. Because we're gonna need you. And then New Amsterdam will be the next colony to fully grow. I'm thinking maybe we do grab a little bit of Florida. To make sure that Portugal doesn't like grab that and just starts expanding rapidly from down here. Because that could be a pretty big annoyance as well in the future. Like, I can deal with Norway. Okay, Massachusetts is now making me some fur. Which is nice. Diamantina, where is that? Okay. And look at Spanish Brazil. They're growing like a hot cake. I don't know how they're doing it. No idea. Right, so he's just really helping out his colony. I mean, we could do the same in the West Indies. I'm not sure that I want to, though. Okay, we need to get our royal marriage with France back on the track. There we go. Now, if your heir dies, make sure you give me your kingdom, okay? That'd be cool. Do we have House to Trust Tamara? So why does it say, like, okay, I'm not really sure that I get it. There is a way to look at dynasties, I believe. Alright, so we have no dynasties? Is that what you're telling me? Habsburgs. Alright, so basically it looks like we don't have an actual dynasty somehow. Maybe it's because of our government type. That could be why. It's because we keep electing new leaders. We're a republic, so we're kind of free of that nonsense that's going on there. That's cool. I'm on board with that. Alright, how long is this going to take? Okay, a couple months. Sure, we can actually convert these people now. The religious zeal has worn off. How long will it take for the other provinces that are, like, reformed? Another 11 years. That is so long. Right, so we got a Protestant Center of Reformation. Reformed over there. Protestant, Protestant. Reformed, Protestant. Obviously, French Catholic. So this is like the Protestant area. It's actually grown quite large. I'm hoping that we manage to take over. Look at small bits of England are reformed as well. Alright, New Amsterdam is now self-sustaining. Let's take a look-see at that. It's going to be so beautiful. There he is. There's that beauty. Alright, so we should probably make it into a state. And I'm thinking the core should definitely be reserved for Antwerpen, because right now that is actually causing a lot of overextension, which is not very good. We gotta fix that as soon as we possibly can. For some reason, France insulted me. I don't know why. Our treasurers are arguing that we need to enact some reforms in our economic policies. A new master of mint will also be needed to take care of the economy. So we'll actually either lose one inflation and also one stability, or we have no inflation, so why would we do that? I'll take the inflation. I'm not gonna like take a stability hit for absolutely no reason. That would just be silly. Here we go. Alright, so take out the natives. I know that it's evil, but you know, you gotta do it. And they're gone. New Amsterdam exists now. They actually still have natives living there, which I feel like should be showing up there, but maybe that's like not an effect or something. I have no idea. But we're done with that beautiful colony. Massachusetts has no natives, so we can get one more colony. Let's see. Like I said, I think we should grab a part of Florida. Start making our way south a bit so that Portugal's not going to have a very, very easy in. And they'll just be able to like swoop in and steal all of my stuff down there. Like they'll just start spreading in America, and that's going to be a very nasty business. Sadly, it takes my colonists like half a year to get there. This is taking forever too. I'm hoping that my guys get like better at colonizing, because right now they're not very good at it. Okay, apparently we were fighting a little bit there, but it's over already. That's cool. As long as like my dudes aren't dying, then that's cool. Araraquara. Why would you even call something that? Okay, well there it is. Caribas keeps trying to make a spy network. They're rude people. And I'm mostly just waiting for Portugal to lose their allies. They got some pretty garbage allies right now, actually. What happened there? Where's like Spain? That's actually pretty awesome. Alright, did they go after Portugal? Nope. I guess they canceled their alliance somehow. Which means that we are now free to go after Portugal's colonies. You can actually check a country's military in there, in the ledger. Portugal, where are you, buddy? There you are. They have about 17,000 men, which is not a lot. If we send in all of our men, we should be able to actually take all of their provinces down there. I would love to just take their colonies and just like take care of that real quick. Their allies right now suck, so like they got the Knights, which is a tiny little province right here. Actually, it's not anymore. Where even are the Knights then? Let's see, what is like the quickest way to check this? Probably Portugal allies the Knights. Show me. Oh, they're here now. Cool, man. Good for you, I guess. They got Riga, which is like a tiny little province as well. Why would you even ally with them as Portugal? Like, that's beyond me. They got very weird allies. And they got these dudes, which is, you know, like, they're the most dangerous of their allies, but not necessarily a big deal. Yeah, here's the thing. I actually kind of want to strengthen the Orangist for once, because I like this leader better. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And like, our traditions are looking good. It's not gonna go down. And because of that, we do have, like, stability is like cheaper to fix, and we have a bigger land force limit. So we can now have 38,000 men. We should be able to crush Portugal. I think the first thing we gotta do is like go after their colonies though. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. With the additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Massachusetts. Didn't I kill all the natives there? No, I did not. I only killed a few of them. Alright. That could actually be a bit of a risk, though. Because they can rise up again. I should probably get my ass back up there. I'm gonna grab a soldier or two. Just as extras so that we can... Okay. Our guy's an obsessive perfectionist. Okay. Kind of a bummer. Not necessarily like super bad, but it's not very good. But there are definitely like worse personality traits to have than being a perfectionist. Both in real life and in a game. Alright, royal marriage. Let's do it. So we should probably either go after Connecticut or Powhatan. Powhatan. I don't even know what like how do you pronounce that, but we should probably like take that out, add it to our new colony here. So we just need a nice big army of at least a few thousand dudes. Right, because we got Nanticoke, we just like apparently we could just cross that little bit. Don't know how that works. Okay, royal marriage with Spain. So we should definitely keep that up. Right, so we're now working on Miami. It's actually called Miami. Very strangely, but it's looking good. Wipe out the natives, though. We do not need those people down there. They're crazy, man. Alright, so we're ending that. I'm guessing we'll actually add it to our West Indies colony. And this could actually get, like, really confusing once we go up north, because then at what point do you actually separate the two colonies? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we gotta go to Massachusetts. Apparently we can't do that because these people are being transported to Chesapeake. Okay. That's cool. As long as they don't rise up right now, then I'll be okay. It's more Spanish Brazil, isn't it? Oh, it is. Oh, no, it's just Brazil. Or just, you know, South America. This probably isn't Brazil anymore. What? Portugal is colonizing the Falklands. South Georgia. I have never heard of that. Guapore. I don't, like, you gotta stop telling me about all this stuff. They're just gonna tell me about area that Spain's going to colonize. So Portugal might be going after more of, South America then, instead of, like, the Caribbean and actual North America. They might leave me alone. I would love to see that. Definitely. Also, we finally have enough to fix our overextension. Why can I not? Oh, because a missionary is working there. That sucks. Okay, we probably should have actually made it a core before we sent a missionary. Alright, let's make New Amsterdam a core as well then. Just in case. You never know what the future holds. Alright, let's get these guys over to Massachusetts. There you go. Powhatan is obviously not super happy. We are allowed to take him out. I think the best thing to do might be to just hire a bunch of mercenaries and just sort of trample all over him. And then we can just get rid of the missionaries after that. Alright, here we go. Annexation done. It's done. Look at that beautiful Netherlands. It's so beautiful. It almost hurts my eyes. So next up would be getting these guys to integrate as well. Still gonna go after Burgundy. But that previous war, yeah, we fought a previous war with them. Which wasn't very good. We're a great power again. Why did I suddenly become a great power then? I mean, I'll take it. It's just kind of weird. Look at that beauty. So yeah, we gotta take Brandenburg. I'll like take Clave and then we'll probably add stuff like maybe a bit of Cologne or like we gotta get rid of Münster as well. So they got strong allies and that's always an issue. We gotta be careful. We gotta like pick our battles. And they're allied to England now. There we go. There goes my opportunity to take some of the Portuguese colonies. Right, maintain that guy for now. Alright, so we gotta wipe out the natives in Massachusetts. It's only right. I'm sorry guys, but like, I can't play favorites. I've been killing natives all over the world, so I have a reputation of a murderer to uphold. Super sorry, that's just the way the world goes, you know? That's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, so Massachusetts is next. We're clearly, like, working much, much faster than Norway. Well, not just iron, but the most expensive part of Canada is metal, blah, blah, blah. So we got cheaper, artillery. Right, so let's actually do this then. Send those guys over there. I'm gonna hire, let's see, one of those, one of them, and one of them. And then, I think that should about do it. Just to be safe though, let's get one normal regiment. As soon as I have all these armies combined, we'll move against Powhatan. We'll just take them out. They're weak. They have no allies. I kind of want their lands, just so I can add it to mine. Sorry, but you're like in the way. You clearly feel the same way. Because we got some of that nice border friction. Alright, so we got 5,000 dudes. Let's see. Let's make our ruler into a general again. He's not super good, but he's also not super bad, so... I mean, I guess I'll, let's be happy with it. Let's get you out there. Alright, so that's 8,000 men. As soon as morale is up to a nice level... 3.4. I don't know if that's high. Probably not. Army attrition is going down. Alright, let's combine. There we are. Alright, so their morale is currently very close to the max, but not entirely there. What is that ship? They have like one light ship that's going around. It's probably not going to be an issue, but just to be safe, let's get our transport ships over there. I would hate to lose them. And there we go. Alright, so we're just about ready to do this. What's up, Powhatan? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you out. I'm sure you know why. Here we go. Let's see what you got. Don't run. Don't run for me. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, apparently things are definitely in my favor, which I wasn't sure whether that would be the case, but nope. We just wiped them out. No problem. We killed 6,000 men. We had 8,000. We lost like 300 dudes. And we need one more army. Alright. We just don't have enough men to actually take their castle, because apparently we don't have enough regiments. So we'll just grab that one extra. Yeah, that ship's not going to be able to do much anything, sadly for them. They could use them to like blockade some of my ports, but it won't be enough. Conflict sometimes erupted following diplomatic insults, so we can gain a reason to declare war on Clave, or we can just, you know, get better reputation with like everybody, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Gerard Mercator de Kramer, Flemish geographer, mathematician and cartographer, studied in Louvain, where he had a geographical establishment. From 1537 to 1540, he surveyed and mapped Flanders. In 1538, he produced his first map of the world based on Ptolemy's map. Jesus Christ. So we'll get this guy, a navigator, who's cheaper and 100 military power. So that's like a nice little... Where are you, buddy? There he is. A lot of extra colonial range. Let's give him a go. We got the money anyway. Apparently it still is not going to allow us to explore, though. But, you know, I'll just keep him hired for now. He's giving us some nice extra points, which I'm on board with. Always good to have those. Alright, add yourself to my army, and let's siege these guys down. They're not going to be able to do much of anything. Like, they can't, you know, obviously raise an army with me standing in their only city, so... This is basically where the story of Powhatan ends. Sorry, guys, but you were in my way, and we needed more of that delicious orange across the globe. Massachusetts, it's nearing its completion. Looking forward to that, because then we can start adding more. Probably something right next to Connecticut, so that we can grab that as well. Or maybe we grab this and we start warring these people out there in the fog that we haven't even seen. Actually, now that I think about it, we should probably get rid of that fog. Because that's annoying. I want to know who's out there and how strong they are. And I'll probably, like, manipulate them into fighting each other before I take out the survivor. That's like a really, really nice way to fight wars over there. When there's like only two provinces attached to each other, nothing else. Because they always hate each other, so you just side with the one, you take out the other, and then you take out the one you sided with, and you're a jerk. But hey, it works. Alright, Nentacoke's making me some delicious furs. That's good. Can we end this already? I'm sorry, okay? You tried. You clearly were not cut out for survival. You gotta be orange. You gotta be orange or you're not gonna make it. So either we vassalize them or we just straight take their province, which I think might be a better idea. I don't want to mess with too many vassals, and like we already have Clave, which I could integrate. Let's see. Yeah, let's actually not integrate them until we have this technology, because we're a little bit behind here. And if you're trying to annex someone, that's going to cost you a lot of diplomatic power every month. So we'll just wait until we get this technology. We'll get better trade. We'll get brigs, which are nice ships, I'm sure. And then after that's done, what is that blue color? Is that Dithmarschen? Yep. Denmark and Sweden against Dithmarschen, Austria, England, Liège. That's a big war. Things are not looking too hot for Denmark. Just waiting for Portugal to lose their allies again. Burgundy's it's not exactly doing too hot either. Kind of getting murdered out there. Alright, how much longer is this going to take? Seriously, please, end it. Just end it. Are you kidding me? Like, it's done. They're not going to be able to raise an army. I wish there was a way to speed it up a bit. Alright, here we go. So, Powhatan is down. We got barely any war exhaustion out of that, so we're good. So I'm just going to take your stuff. And I don't think anyone's really going to get upset with me. In addition, I'm going to have to take all your cash, because who knows what you're going to do with that cash, you know? You could just do something really crazy with that, so... Gotta keep you in check. So, we'll make a core there. As soon as that's done, we will, oops. Yeah, that was not good. My bad. I accidentally decreased autonomy, which increases unrest. So, we're definitely now gonna have to deal with some rebels. Luckily, it's like a small army. So, it shouldn't be too bad, but they're definitely gonna rise up and try to kill me now. Oops, totally my bad. Yeah, let's make sure they don't succeed, though. Alright, so we converted Antwerpen, which we can now core, which we gotta do, because that is a lot of overextension, so let's get to work on that. How can we grab an idea for this cheap? 380. I wish it would show you, like, what influences the cost of ideas. There's gonna be something that, like, makes it cheaper, but I, like, forgot about getting it or something. And I don't know what it was anymore. But we're, like, really far ahead anyway, so let's finish our quantity ideas. Right, individual creeds. Again, I'm not sure what that actually is. So, you know, that's cool. Well, we've gained all the Dutch ideas. We will also gain plus 15% trade efficiency. That will be beautiful. So that's only like 2 more ideas as well. Let's finish quantity, giving us the ability to get a massive army. 57,000 people there. Basically, we got work to do. We got work to do. We want to have a nice big army? Yeah. We can get to work now. Let's watch these people rise up now. That was just completely not worth, like, lowering the autonomy either. Yeah, so like I said, we're just gonna save up for that technology before we do anything else. Alright, let's wait until this is probably gonna take pretty long. Hold on. Let's speed it up a bit. Miami's making me some nice tobacco. That's always good. They're growing, like, pretty fast. I was actually just gonna wait for Massachusetts to be, like, done, but that'll take a while. Unless we get really lucky. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm gonna leave it here for now. In the next part, we're going to colonize more of America. We're probably gonna try to get the next technology that we need. And as soon as that's done, we will annex Clave. and we'll be fighting some rebels, and we'll be making a bigger army, and that is about the extent of what we're going to be doing, I guess. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.